Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome to another episode from our survival Let's Play. We're here again on the farm on the outskirts of Mirheim proper because I have been inspired. I have finally decided what I'm going to do for the farmhouse. I have another build I want to do, and as you can see here, I tore down all the fields for two reasons. One, I needed the wheat to make hay bales. I think it's actually hay to make hay bales in this, but whatever. But I also had an idea to revamp this whole area from playing Farming Simulator, surprisingly. I saw something on one of the maps on there, and I went, this is fantastic. I'm going to use it. So we're going to play around with that a little later on. I might do it in a time-lapse so you guys can see it. Or I might just do it and show it to you afterwards for the field-related stuff, which we'll get to eventually, as I said. But what I want to do is we are immediately going to hop into a time-lapse here because I want to get this house built right on here, and then we'll move on over to the second building that I had. It is not going to be the farm, the barn, not the farm, the barn, because I still don't know what I want to do for that, but this other project just kind of hit me, and I just finished designing the concept for it, and I'm very happy with it. So let me, as I said, we're gonna hop on, get the camera count on, build up a Dark Ages themed farmhouse. thought I'd bring you guys back while I have the camera count on, just before we get rid of it. You can see my little dude right in here, just chilling. But as I said, we are on the second account here, just doing a quick flyby. I am very happy with this build. There's a couple of things I gotta figure out what I want to do with this wall. It is a bit blank. I actually did forget a piece, that's why it looks blank. And I have to go out and get a bunch more wheat. Or hay. Wheat to make hay bales. It's Minecraft. So everything's pretty much done exterior wise. As I said, all I gotta do is finish off this back wall. Sadly, I'll have to have my guy run over to the village over there and see what they got for wheat, because I grabbed every single piece of wheat I had. I think I have 4 loose pieces of wheat in this chest right here. Yeah, 4 loose pieces of wheat right there. But I can always go and grow some more just to wrap that backside up. And aside from that, I'm very happy with how things came out. There's a couple of things I might end up tweaking again, and I always end up doing this when I do these little out pieces here. I always end up not doing the roof the same way. So if you see here, I've got like the little overhang piece on the front, and then that, and it hangs over here for whatever reason. Again, I just did a straight flat roof here to the edge, and I'll come back through and clean it up. I think that's what I'll end up doing. I just, for whatever reason, when I design them, I always forget to do whatever I did on the main part of the roof on the little side pieces. And it is genuinely something that I have to really start considering when I'm doing this. But this side here is a bit, I don't want to say plain, but this is a medieval build, so they didn't really have intense building stuff back then. So, but as I said, I'm very happy with it. The 3-block design was very nice. There's a couple of spots in the back here that are still very brickish, so I might change them out. I wanted the bricks to be a little more subtle, kind of like what you have going over here. And I do really like it. So what I have to do, as I said, I'm going to hop out onto my main account here, grab the bits that I need to finish this back end, and get to the area around here. I don't actually know where I'm putting it yet, but I want to set up, I might put it right over there actually. Yeah, alright, we're gonna end up putting it right here. But yeah, so let me get that stuff set up. I'm gonna finish off the back side of this, and we might do the interior today. If not, I'll do it in stream next week. Interiors are really tough for me on video just because I don't know what to do. So as I said, let me swing on over to the survival account, grab me up some more bits, and finish off this build. So there was, I was doing a little bit of editing and decided to hide myself in the hole. I just leave dirt there just in case I end up needing it. But we are gonna hop on over and build the next project, and I'm gonna do a bit of it on camera, a little bit off camera, just to kind of show you guys what we're working with. Actually, let me only grab the stuff I need. We need that. I think I need, yes, I need that. I'm trying to remember what I need. You know what? Let's just take everything. What do I care? Let's see what we're up to now, by the way. 1 chest. Almost 2 chests of string. I already did trade off all of that other string from last episode. So we've had a good run. Oh, I also increased the capacity on this. I forgot to show that the other day. Because I burned through all of it really fast. So I needed it. Just looking around, there is a creeper right there and a skelly right there. Not that chest. Those are all for Lee. Actually, that'd be, no. Okay, that won't fit. I had an idea, but it's not gonna work. All right, let's get over to new area where we're gonna be working. I have decided to put this next build over here. I don't know if you can tell what it is by the inventory, but it's gonna go right here. So put this guy down. I have some grass just in case I need to expand the area, but we're going to use this kind of stuff right here to get us started. So let me put that down, that down. Let's see, I got those guys already, so we're all good. We need a couple of those, those are for later. I actually need a lot more of these. I left the rest over there. I should probably grab them. And I meant to grab some mossy bits also, but it looks like I forgot. So we won't be using any mossy in this build. Not that it was really needed, just because it's not a lot of brick. so I don't really mind it being that way. Let's just grab this. I'm not going to need that much, but I am going to need a lot. I love flying by and seeing that on the hill. I actually had to go back and grab scaffolding, the thing that I forgot for last build, which would have been very helpful on that last build, but my dummy brain didn't think to bring it. So, I definitely don't need 2 stacks of that. Let's start off. I'm going to go, I need to make sure I'm centered. Boom, and boom, there we go. Done. No, I'm just kidding. This here is going to be a windmill, and I'm very happy with the design I came up with. I did not come up with this 100% on my own. I did see a few... I've just literally been looking at windmills, Minecraft ones, real life ones, just all honestly for weeks now, trying to... not really windmills per se, but just everything for a couple of weeks now. And now that I have it, I came across one the other day and I was like, this is awesome and I need to build it. So we're just gonna do that. Why not? But this isn't a specific design that somebody else had used. This was literally just, hey, my brain went, yo, this design's gonna work. Let's do it. Ooh, I don't want that wood. And it was like an amalgamation of several designs. If I'm honest, I built it and I just went, you know, looking at things, it worked. So we're gonna do, as I said, a multi-layer design. There's gonna be technically 3 tiers. This will be tier number 1, and I'm just gonna build up the front so you guys can see it. That piece is gonna go there, and then I need this guy because we're gonna go boom boom and a bit of zaboom, 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 and zaboom, right like that. I'm just gonna do a solid line of that just because I don't mind wasting a bit of that stuff there, just because you're not really ever going to see it, so I don't mind it. I do want to do a little bit more cracked than regular in here, just because of how it's gonna look. And this needs to go up, what's it, 4? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Boom. I'm just trying to top it off with these just because I cannot remember for sure if I need it to be visible or not. So just to be safe, I want to do that. And then here is where it's a bit tough for me to remember. I built a crazy weird one and it goes like this. Whoop. Like this. And like this. I messed this, honestly, this part here took me the longest, figuring out what I wanted to do with here. I built stuff and tore it down so many times, and then it's literally just like, you know, boom, done. You know what I mean? So that is tier 1 and tier 2. I gotta top off tier 2, but that's pretty much how it's going to look. I feel like I'm off by I feel like I'm off by a block. I'm just gonna add another row. Why not? Can't hurt. Actually, these also go here and here, just to add a little bit of subtle detailing. Let's add to that. There we go. Because, actually, nah, I think it'll be fine. So, and then we go like so. So yeah, these ones were fine. They didn't have to change. Come on. Thought I clicked it. I just want to get this bent a little bit so I can do the next piece of the front here. So we can kind of just wrap up the front. And that's pretty much what the rest of it's going to look like once we finish this piece here. If that makes sense. So let's go 1, 2, 3. And then will be nice. It's towards the top. We'll give it 2 solid pieces. Why not? Gotta be nice to it every once in a while, you know? And then this piece here is real easy because... Oh, nope. That's wrong. I say real easy as I mess it up. Because I already know how big it needs to be in the middle. Just put that there. I'm gonna go 1, 2. 1. And 2. So that is pretty much how it's going to look, except obviously on all 4 sides. So let me get all 4 sides done, and I'll bring you guys back for the big for sale piece out the front. I'm not gonna say 100% complete, because now that I've put it in here, I did notice the bottom looks a little meh. There's plenty of detail kind of going up the sides. I think that came out real well on the second, and the third tier is a little plain, but we're gonna fix that in just a moment. But yeah, the bottom's a little bit plain. I might have to play around with a little bit more, but what we're gonna do right now is this gonna be, I'll do it over here. I'm trying to put these up so I can use them, but also have them out of the way. There we go. So what I need is, I need that guy to go there, and then that guy to go there, and I need one more out the front. Boom. So now that I have those, whoop, not what I wanted to do. Hold on. I always forget about this part. Alright, there we go. I just don't remember how to go up is my problem. But right now I don't really need to go up. What I do need to do is this one here. So it should come out. It goes like that, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then we do need to come down, and then I think I did 4. This part I should have double checked, but I think we're pretty good. Where's my down piece? Right here. Because it should have been 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. Whoop. And this is one of the other reasons why I love the banners that they have now, because back in the day, you didn't have this as an option. That one's wrong. You didn't have it as an option, and you just had to either use wool or nothing. So I think that's going to look rather nice. Let me just go sleep quickly. I didn't bring a bed with me. Oh, we got some more visitors again. These guys showed up to check out the house build earlier, too. Looks like they liked it so much, they came back to check out the windmill. But I think this is my first time ever building a windmill. Honestly, yeah, I think it is. I'm trying to think right now. I don't think I've ever built a windmill. I'm really hoping these guys don't come to call. I really don't want them over here right now. You know, whoop. So now I've got to go up 1, and then 1. I'm trying to remember, did I have these balanced? I'll put it off to the side. 2, 3, 4. This was a lot easier to build in creative, just like most things. You don't really think about it. And yes, I do know they stick off a bit, and it's going to look weird from certain angles. But sadly, this is the best we got. That's not what I want. How do I do this? There we go. I don't know how to... Maybe you guys know how. Is there a way to go up from down? Like, from here, can I make it go up more? You know what I mean? Or is it just, like, out to the sides and that's it? You know what I mean? I don't use scaffolding enough to know. So if you guys do know, that'll be very much appreciated. Because I, personally, have no idea. Alright, so that one's done. Now, ooh, I keep forgetting you can't shift on these. And there we go. Now we can just come out the side. 2, 3, and 4. These ones look a bit nicer. Actually, no, sorry. Those top ones look a bit nicer than these ones do. And just because... they don't have the gap, which is not really anything I can do about the gap. You know what I mean? Like, I knew it was going to be a thing. I didn't really mind. That one doesn't go there. That one doesn't go there neither. But as I said, I'm very happy with this. It was a, you know, it's not a hard build, but I don't normally, you guys know me, I'm not really a builder. I've talked about it in the past, so anytime I come up with an idea that I really end up liking, that I can actually build, makes me very happy. And there we go. Now, look at that. These guys even like it too. Look at them. They're all just looking at it. Here you go, boys. You can have a fresh look. Hold on, I gotta. That is the only thing I hate about scaffolding. It kind of just goes everywhere when it breaks. So you lose a lot. Or not really lose a lot, but the upside is it's cheap. So you kind of just don't worry about it. But let's fly off so I don't have to worry about these guys. and take a look at it from over here. Oh, they disappear this far away. I didn't think about that. They are entities, so the distance at which entities appear. So from a distance, it's not going to look as good, but up close, well, let me slow down a bit, you'll be able to see that it is actually a windmill, which, as I said, made me very happy. I really like the design. As I said, we'll tweak up some stuff down the bottom, and yeah, it's not functional. But it does good. The inside's lit. I snuck in a couple of lanterns on the outside, but we are hopefully going to be going through and decorating this whole place up, hopefully in a week or two. There's some other builds that I want to put in. I want to get the barn in. I want to get the sheep. I feel paddock is right, but at the same time, that sounds wrong. Just the sheep field. This is what we'll call it, where the sheep can hang out and live, and a couple other small buildings. And then I think it'll be set for us to really come on in, get all the fields laid out, get all the trees built, the paths, because they're not just going to be these paths. These are just markers so that I can see where my paths are going to go. And I have I already have an idea for blocks, and I even have a fancy thing that's going to help me randomize things. It's actually created by one of the guys that I used to play with on the Planecraft server, Muzzlewood. He has a video that helps with randomization of blocks in your hotbar, so you don't have to just continuously swing your spinny wheel, your swivel wheel, your scroll wheel. There's multiple different names for it, but that's going to be it for this. So let me step away for a minute. I'm going to see how much time we have, and that'll decide if we're going to do the other bigger project that I was talking about, or if we're going to do something a little bit smaller. So a few things have happened since that last clip. One, I've already pretty much edited the whole video, so we're all good. I want to change the top. Looking at that, I don't like the top anymore. When I was looking at it initially, it was from the front, and you really couldn't see the little spindly top, so I'm going to change something up there. I don't know yet what. I might add a little bit of an overhang on the roof. I might also change it over to the hay bales, which is an idea in my head. Another thing that happened, and this was a mistake that I had said, hey, make sure you remember to do this, and I think I even talked about it in the video, was put an overflow chest here, which I didn't do, which caused this whole hopper here to fill up full of all of this stuff, and it backed up all of this. And I only know because I was sitting here and I'm like, we haven't gotten like any wool for a while. Like, this was all empty. There was still like half a row missing down here, and everything was just piling up on that first one because it had filled up all the way back. Because first off, those filled up that hopper, then the white filled up that hopper, and then everything just kind of mixed all the way down. And I only noticed because I was down here grabbing something and I flew up with rockets, and my whole inventory got filled up with wool, and I'm like, what is this and why is it here? That was because I had come up into here and picked it all up. So I've fixed that problem. I don't know if any of you guys had noticed issues with that. I know I had talked about it, but I just never ended up taking care of it. The other thing I did is I built this up so you guys can see what I was talking about. As I said, I got this as an idea from Farming Simulator, which is obviously a farming-based simulation game. It's really fun to play. I'm considering doing a series on it in the near future. If you guys would enjoy that, please do let me know. But that is unrelated to this. But yeah, I've been watching a couple people play, and they've been playing in a lot of the European-style farm areas, and they surround everything with hedgerows. And I went, that is genius, and that is going to work perfectly. So that is what I ended up coming in and doing here. I've come through, I laid out all of this. This is a mix of spruce and dark oak leaves, and I'm honestly very happy with how it came out. There's a couple of additions I want to add in the fields and on the outside, but that's all going to come later. I want to do like tall grass and stuff like that. Bits on the edge where the plant is missing, and there's bits of like grass or whatever growing there, or maybe like a weed plant. I don't know what I'll use as like weed, as in like weeds growing in the garden like grass does. And I am undecided on what I want to use for it. I'm gonna have to look at stuff and decide. It'll probably end up being one of the flowers, one of like the little bushier flowers. This one over here. It's one of my favorite flowers, but I think it'd work good. It kind of looks like a little bit of a weed, and I think that'd work to fit that area. I don't know. I might end up trying to find something else. If you guys have ideas on that, that'd be very much appreciated. And aside from that, I've pretty much planned out everything I want to do here. I've filled in a couple of spots, leveled out some areas, decided we're going to move the sheep into a huge field over here. So we're going to turn all of this into sheep field, which I think will be nice. And we'll probably dot some buildings up on this higher ridge. But as I said, I want to do a bunch of these all over the place. We're going to do one right next door. We're going to do a big one over here. Another one right off over here. And I was thinking a small one down in here and here. Just kind of put them in places where they'd fit and look nice. Just to kind of not really fill out the area. Well, actually, yeah, fill out the area is technically what I'm looking for. Make it look nice and make it look lived in. And then on the live stream, which is probably what I'm going to be doing all of this. I'm hoping to do a live stream here on Friday at 4 p.m. We'll be doing Factorial on Wednesday and then Survival Minecraft instead of Sky Factory on Friday. So if you guys want to check that out, the link is in the description, but it is twitch.tv/defense041. And I think that's really it for what I got today. I am very happy with today's episode. I had a huge wave of inspiration this weekend, and it's helped a ton get all of this built up. And now I'm just going to throw it together, try and figure out what I want to do with this roof. I will be checking the comments if you guys have ideas for any of this stuff. Also, Twitter and Discord, both should be linked down below. You guys can share pictures or world downloads if you guys have build ideas for fixing up things or adding in little things. But, as I was saying, that is going to be it from me today. I do hope you did enjoy, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is some defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.